welcome back guys to another episode of WWE Smackdown vs Raw 2008 General Manager Mode. My name is Brendan, and of course another big episode for you guys, and we've actually done quite a bit of GM mode as of late. So here's our champions, by the way. I've recorded a few episodes of GM mode and we got a lot of good stuff coming up in the next couple of episodes, so you guys are going to really enjoy what I'm bringing to you guys here on the General Manager mode. And here are our rivalries. So this is what we got after 4 weeks. We have the Kane and the MVP rivalry, Cena, Undertaker. So a few of our rivalries starting to look good, and we're just going to check out our popularity on our guys as well. So who are we going to work on this week? I'm trying to build up their popularity. So we have Cena, still our top guy. Undertaker's kind of falling down a little bit, and of course then we have our guy and Brendan, still struggling to get any popularity going. But so we're gonna have to work on those in the next few weeks. But unfortunately, it's pay-per-view time. So Raw gets their pay-per-view. It's Backlash, and we're gonna work on the Undertaker. So we're gonna get him up 5 points in the popularity. So let's check out how Raw did on their pay-per-view. 3.5 stars. Ouch. That's gonna take a bit of a hit out of our ratings, that's for sure. But we're starting to build up. We're starting to look good. So you go 2.5, 2.5, 3, and a 4-star match, and somehow it gets 3.5. I probably would have gave that a 3, but oh well. So we're gonna build up Brendan as well. I'm not gonna focus on Brendan too much in the coming weeks. We're just gonna build him up here and there, maybe 1 or 2 per week. I mean, he's not a big focus right now. He probably won't even get featured on the pay-per-view. I'm not sure what we're gonna do for him in the Snitsky feud. Will we end it at the pay-per-view or not? I'm not too sure. But yeah, he probably won't even get on the pay-per-view. We're gonna probably try to build up our other guys and put them in the feuds, like our tag team champions, and work on getting Kane and MVP up to into the 80s and such in the popularity. So we're just gonna try and build those guys up and get them up so they're ready to have a good pay-per-view matchup, and guys like Corvon and Punk as well. So let's go ahead, finish off this week for our trophy dates, and we're going to finish it off with MVP. And for the main event tonight, a fan submitted to me a matchup that he would like to see. We're going to just check out Raw while we're at it. He submitted to me a match that he would like to see this week on SmackDown, and that was the Undertaker and Kane teaming up to take on John Cena and MVP, and we will play that match for you, sir. And it's going to be a pretty good one. It's going to be Kane, Undertaker, Cena, MVP in an elimination tag team matchup. So that's going to be exciting. As you see, the popularity for all the guys looking pretty good. Stuff for Kane, so we're going to have to certainly work on him in the next couple of weeks. And it's looking good. I'm enjoying this Kane and MVP and the Cena and Undertaker feud. So we also have a rivalry attack just to kind of build up a rivalry. It's going to be Corvon attacking CM Punk and building some more matches. So looks as though we're going to have Corvon taking on CM Punk again, just to kind of see where we're at with these guys. You know, wherever we're at with Punk and Corvon, I think guys are going to put on a pretty decent match, probably a 3-star matchup, maybe at the pay-per-view. Maybe we might be able to push it to 3.5 if we can get that rivalry up a little bit more in the next coming weeks. I'm not too sure. But I have just realized, look, we're going to try and get another feud going on here, and we're going to get a tag team feud going. So our tag team champions are going to take on Chris Masters and Sandman. So our tag team champions, of course, are Crime Time, which leaves poor old William Regal without a rivalry, without anyone, because he's the odd number out, the odd man out. And that sucks to be him, but I think we'll probably get rid of him soon anyway, so won't be a worry. But he's also good because, you know, we can throw him around in a feud here and there to kind of, I don't know, separate the guys. You know, if we have a one-on-one matchup, we can put William Regal in to make a triple threat or a handicap, or make the guy a manager or something along those lines. So we kind of separate the two main guys, and by throwing William Regal in. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. We have a big matchup here. So Elijah Burke going to take on Rey Mysterio for the Cruiserweight Championship in a tables match. That is going to be huge. Huge matchup. And to finish it off, we have none other than Snitsky. Oh, Elijah Burke. Alright, so we got Snitsky and Brendan. They're going to take on, well, it's going to be a triple threat match with William Regal. So as I was saying before, William Regal uses the floater, and we're going to put him in a match. So let's pick a match to play. I'm going to pick the match that our fan wanted to see from the last video. He put in a comment saying, put this match on, and this is going to be the main event match. And who we're going to play as? We are going to play as John Cena. John Cena and MVP, which I guess in a sense does make sense because these two guys are the heels, Taker and Kane are the faces, so this is actually a good matchup. Very good fan submission matchup. So if you want to see a matchup on the next few weeks of Smackdown, unfortunately I've done all the episodes up until Judgment Day, so you won't see them for a few weeks, but if you want to see any kind of feud in the next coming weeks up, make sure you let me know, as we see Kane walking out here. And I just remembered how awesome is his old theme song. I really like the theme song that he has here. But then again, I also enjoy the one that he has now as well. But this one certainly was a cool theme song. I really enjoy it. And of course, his partner, The Undertaker, we all know what he does. The Brothers of Destruction reuniting here on our 5th episode of General Manager Mode on Smackdown vs. Raw 2008. The Undertaker and Kane, Brothers of Destruction, reuniting once again. Exciting stuff, exciting to take on Cena and MVP, so it's going to be a tough task here for the Brothers of Destruction. Now, I've got a question for you guys. With the pay-per-view, Judgment Day, I need to know what you guys want me to do for it, because I have not recorded it yet. I can either do this. I could either do the full show, like we normally do, like I do in my Universe mode, or I can just do a regular episode, you know, just set the pay-per-view and play one match, probably play the main event, Cena vs Undertaker for the WWE Championship, for the World Heavyweight Championship, sorry, and I can just do that, for example, and that'd be it. Or, you know, I can live stream, or I can live stream it. So I can live stream the hour and a half or however long it might be. I think it'll probably be about an hour, so it's 5 minutes each. And I simulate all the matches, of course, in the pay-per-view, so we don't know who's going to win, so it's unpredictable, and we go from there. And so we just simulate it, and live stream it, and you guys can come in and watch it as I play. And it can be fun, you know. I haven't really done a live stream on the channel yet. I'm interested to see how it all works and how I could get it to work and how it would go. So that'll be very interesting to see. But let me know what you guys think. Well, what do you want to do? You want to do the normal 15-minute episode where I just play one matchup, set the card, and go and be done with it, or do just me to upload the whole thing, so an hour-long episode, just me to upload it, or do a live stream. So we go in a live stream, and if I can get it to work, that's the thing, because the quality may not be that good, and you know, it all depends. I'll have to do a tester to see how it goes. I have done a tester in the past, but that was at my old house, and it didn't really work too well. It was really laggy, but the internet here is stronger, so it might work. We'll see how we go, and I'll have a test out if you guys want me to do it. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you want to see out of those 3 options. So as we've seen in the ring, Kane is in the ring with Cena at the moment, and looking good. Close matchup. Cena a couple of shots there. Kane trying to get to his partner, The Undertaker. I can see why. Undertaker's probably raring to get in here. Cena thrown into the corner. MVP throws Kane down to the mat on the back of the neck, and he has to taunt as well, of course. And one thing I've actually done with my General Manager mode that you might find pretty, I don't know, over the top or unnecessary, but I've actually written down all the feuds that we've had so far. I've got a little notebook. I've written everything down, all the feuds that I'm doing, all the champions. So all the past champions, and so we can see how many title reigns of who's had how many title reigns and how long that title reign went for, and we can kind of get a bit of statistics behind our general manager mode, so we can kind of make the GM mode feel a little bit more authentic. So I guess, I don't know, we could treat it as, you know, all these guys have had no title reigns before this general manager mode. So we could say that Undertaker's a one-time World Heavyweight Champion, and Cena's now a one-time World Heavyweight Champion, and MVP's a one-time United States Champion, and Kane's a one-time United States Champion. So we can do that. We can go behind that philosophy, which is the kind of how I want to do. I want to kind of be like, these guys have never won it before, and you know, we can see who wins the championships, and I don't know, maybe if we do finish the series, it'd be cool to look back and see who was champion for how long, and I think that'd be a cool little thing to do, and we can reminisce on the series that was, and we can say like, well, Cena was champion for 12 weeks between April 1st to what's 3 months, so April, May, June, July, so April 1st to July 1st, and you know, something like that. I think it'd be pretty cool. So I've already got that all recorded for the 4 championships, and we've got all the feuds that we've done so far written down, and the length of time, and the fan reaction to it, so I can keep track of what's going on, so we don't get repetitive, so we don't do a feud that we've already done in the past, so I can flick back and say, alright, I've done The Undertaker and John Cena, let's do something different. So I think that's kind of how I want to do it, and it kind of keeps the content fresh for you guys, and like I said, it also keeps good track, and we can use some statistics in the future for our universe, general manager mode, sorry. And I think something different. I mean, I don't know if anyone else who, you know, records all this kind of stuff. I don't think they go over the top like I do with my series, but I mean, it's cool. So I think it's good to have something like that. And I really like my general manager mode. If you didn't know, I love my general manager mode. So this is the kind of thing I like to keep track of. And you know, there's no actual statistics in the game to keep the track of this, which I think unfortunately I'm not doing general manager mode anymore, which sucks. I know. I would wish 2K14 would have it. It's not. I'm not holding my breath, but yeah, I think statistics is something that I love to see in games, and games don't have enough of it, because I would love to have every possible statistic that I could get. I mean, in W13 they did all right with you know, they had the title history, but they kind of had it as though, you know, all the past championships as well, and they couldn't separate between, you know, who's had your championship in the universe mode so far, and how long they've had it in that just your universe mode, which is what I would like to have. I'd love to have that statistic behind, you know, in my back pocket. But you know, it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers. But you know, I don't mind. I guess if you want to manually kind of keep track of it, you know, you can do that yourself. So I don't know, but I love my statistics, and I mean, so far, look, our general manager mode, the ratings has been pretty poor. We're dropping down, and Raw and ECW are really getting ahead of us at the moment. But I think things are going to be looking up in the near future, because I think we're going to be really working on getting our top guys even better. So those guys are putting on 4-star, 5-star matches for us. Really looking for long-term feuds. So after, you know, Judgment Day, I think we might look for a big 12-week feud until might be probably 8 weeks feud to the Great American Bash. Maybe we might look to build it to SummerSlam, so we get a 12-week feud out of it, or it might be 11 weeks. I'm not too sure. So something like that, we can do some long-term feuds. So like I said, if you guys want to have a specific guy feuding over the championships, let me know in the comments. And just any other guys in general, if you want to see them feud. And here we go, MVP with a roll-up, but hits the ropes, fortunately. And Undertaker not looking good. Either is Kane. So MVP certainly on top, as well as Cena here. So looking good for the Cena MVP team. And I'd love to know, like I said, I'd love to know you guys' suggestions in the comments. And here's a roll-up cover. He's got it. 3 count. MVP with a quick roll-up. Gets rid of Kane. I've just realized it's an elimination match. And here we go with another one. But Undertaker's going to get the ropes, of course. So Kane is gone out of the match in this elimination match. Now main event here on SmackDown. MVP looked to hit the finisher, but I think it got reversed. Undertaker with some big right hands. Always dangerous when he's throwing them around. And like I was trying to say before, if you guys have any suggestions for our general manager mode, that's all I'm all about. I want to know what you guys are thinking. If you guys give me a good suggestion, I might use it. And yeah, so like I said, this match was inspired by a comment by the fan. I probably wouldn't have done it, actually. I don't think I would have done it. I probably would have done a Corvon and Punk if I was going to do a tag team. And MVP's going to finish off The Undertaker here. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's the match. MVP, big match. Big win. Pinning The Undertaker and Kane. What a statement to make here on SmackDown. And Cena gets the win as well. So good stuff from the team of Cena and MVP as we move on to check out the rest of the card. So William Regal gets a win. So even though he's not involved in the match, Rey Mysterio is the new Cruiserweight Champion. Chris Masters and the Sandman get to win. And CM Punk beats Marcus Corvon. So just going back there, Sandman and Chris Masters definitely proving themselves to be the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships. Let's have a look at our champions. So Rey Mysterio is the new Cruiserweight Champion. That is a big, big win. And our fan reactions are going up here. So we have MVP and Kane's feud and Cena and Undertaker both going to 2 fan reaction ratings. So let's check out our star ratings. So 2.5 star, 3.5 star there, 3 star, 3 star, and 3.5 star for a 3-star show. So pretty good show and overall. So let's have a quick recap of how our other guys did. So they both did pretty well, 3-star shows. So we won't really get much of an edge on these guys this week, but nonetheless. So Vince McMahon telling me I have an injury-free month, so my General Manager of the Year award will go up by a percentage as well. And we'll check out WWE.com. So we got the match of the week. So that match that we just played turned out to be match of the week, and probably rightfully so. So you can see we got a little spark up in our ratings, but not too much. And we're still kind of dominating the Power 25 a bit. So 3 guys in the top 5, and we have the #1 and #2 guys in the WWE. So guys, just we're gonna keep scrolling through. After the top 5, we don't really have that many in the Power 25. I mean, most of them are struggling to get in there, but they're hanging in there, and there's the guys that are potential contenders. So that's how we're looking at the moment. But yeah, Brendan down the bottom there with William Regal. But yeah, guys, that's about it. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, I hope you guys did. I enjoyed doing it. If you did, make sure you leave a like, and comments would be really appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe if you like General Manager Mode, because there's a few more episodes coming up very, very soon, and the pay-per-view is just around the corner as well. Thanks guys for watching.